you're watching this and you're looking for a job, I suggest you go apply at the search and rescue building, because I hear they're always looking for people. Hi friends, welcome back or to the channel. Today's gonna be something a little bit different because I'm not actually going to be working on anything I currently own. I'm gonna be working on a friend of mine's car, if it ever gets here. Throwing a set of struts up on a Dodge Avenger should be pretty easy. The rear ones I did were pretty easy. I did the rear ones about a year ago, maybe two, and now the fronts have gone bad. And they're going to get tires and would like an alignment. Can't align with bad struts, so that's where this guy comes into play. So as soon as they show up, we'll get to work. It arrived. It is a 2011 Avenger. Okay. This is a no bueno situation, but it's also why it's getting new tires put on. It's just wearing on this one edge. The rest of the tire actually looks pretty decent, I would say. But this, we're going to try to figure out why it's doing that. I don't know if the kid just hit a curb or something and pinked the alignment a little bit, because this gap is not healthy either. So there's been some damage to the front end here, but I did just notice somebody had a real bad time trying to get a lug nut off. Grab my little brushless impact, lock in the battery. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's got life in her. Grab my little flip socket. I'll tell you what, if you're working on cars and you're pulling tires and stuff off, these are worth their weight in gold. So it's two different sizes here. This is a 19, this is a 21, which is the two most common sizes for lug nuts. You can kind of still see it there where it's etched on. And then it just takes a little 3-inch extension. So nice. That's a brand new, lug nut. And look, it's brand new. Garbage. Now, let's see what, we'll put some peepers on it. I see brand new brakes, which is why he had such a hell of a time getting that, that tire had to come off, because he did brakes. Now as far as these struts go, these are super easy to change. Your sway bar here, which typically this bolt's kind of rusty. So there's an Allen head inside there, and then you just put a wrench on the outside and spin it. And then you got these two bolts here that hold it to the spindle itself. One bolt right there to hold the brake lines in. And 3 bolts up here on the top. Now, I could just use the impact to run this off, but I got an extendo boy. Oh, good Lord. Whew. See, from there, I will use the impact to run the rest of the way out, but just breaking them loose, I prefer to do it by hand. Probably because I'm a glutton for punishment. I don't know. There we go. Check out what else I just noticed. brake line does not look happy. It's got a little whoop in it. It's not supposed to. So since I've got it apart, what I'm going to do is take the caliper off here. It's just these two bridge bolts. I'm going to take the caliper off and rotate it basically 360 degrees and see if I can get that kink out of that line. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, you know. Got my two main bolts out here. Careful when you take these out because the spindle will kind of jump out at you when you take the bottom one out. I like to take the bottom one out first, then the top one. But we need a little persuasion in the situation. But now I'm taking this bracket off here, and then when I get to this one, I'll show you guys my trick. By the way, these are 21 millimeters or 13/16, whichever one you prefer. This one here was a 13 millimeter, and then that bracket comes off. Your ABS line is attached to that bracket as well. So you only need to take the bottom bolt out of that one. See? And this one is a 15 millimeter. Now, I know I said that you had to use a wrench, but I don't, because I have this fancy socket set that has holes in it, so I can just start this here like so and stick my Allen wrench in there. And now I don't have to use a box hand wrench. Oh, let's see what size is that. It's a 15 millimeters long. Alright guys, this is stupid. I started on the passenger side, as you can see, and when the person that owns the car went down to the parts store and picked these up, and I pick them up low, right? There's part number one, there's part number two. So what happened here is, you know what, let's just do a side-by-side comparison. See where my mounts are at? Here, I got two driver's side struts, no passenger side. So now I have to put the passenger side back together with the old strut, tear the driver's side apart, replace that with the new strut, and today is Wednesday, so the new strut won't be in the parts house until Friday. So this car is coming back to me in 2 days to get the correct strut replaced. So I'm going to go ahead and throw all this back together. Assembly is the exact opposite of disassembly. And when I get it back together, I'll be back. It's back on the ground. It's reassembled with one new strut, one not so much. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. Usually my parts store is better than that, but something slipped through the cracks. I don't know if it was the lady behind the counter that wasn't paying attention to part numbers, or if they were just busy in a hurry or what, but I can't blame the end receiver, because they didn't know any better, you know. They just went to pick up what I told them to go pick up. So, you know, shit happens. Parts houses make mistakes all the damn time. Now I'm going to take you back to the owner, break the news that they have to go back to the parts store, switch out some parts. But as far as you guys are concerned, I'm going to wrap it here and go in the house, clean up, and go deliver a car. So if you're not already, sub to the channel, click the bell, and comment on stuff, and tell your friends, send your friends over, you know, more the merrier. So remember guys, your dreams aren't going to work unless you do. So get you a side hustle. Help your friends out, make yourself a little bit of money. Everybody wins in the end, right? Peace, love, and bacon grease, and whatever else they cool kids are saying now. See you guys next time.